loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige of the Page, and today we're doing Cluedo for 2025. Hello my darlings, welcome to this video. I'm so excited. So this is the first round of Cluedo for 2025 and I cannot wait to dive into the gameplay. I'm so excited for all my goals for 2025 and just like pumped and ready to go. I will jump to the board of talking through how I went and all of that shenanigans, come back here, have a quick chat, and then dive into the gameplay. I will leave a link down below to Cluedo's walk and how it all functions if you're just stumbling across this, but I play Cluedo to cover 2 months, and so this round will be running over January and February, and if we clear the board then I will be starting a new season, but if I haven't then we just continue on the gameplay as per usual until I can collect all the cards. So let's go have a look-see and I'll meet you back here in just a few minutes. Hello my darlings, welcome to wrapping up Cluedo for 2024 and starting Cluedo 2025. I am so excited. I'm working from the side today with our table. I'm still figuring out the logistics of it, so apologies if I'm like I need to go through and talk through if I can reveal these cards and then how the board's going to look for 2025 and start the gameplay for January and February. I'm so excited! For the billiard room, I needed to read As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson and Only a Monster by Vanessa Len, and I did read those so I can reveal these. And we have Mr. Green and the Knife. Ooh, that's so funny. So just marking those off, and we know that the suspect is Miss Scarlet, same as last time. In the library, I needed to read Soul Eater volumes 4 to 7, which I did do, and INFA books 4 to 6, which I have done. So I can reveal these two. And we have the hall and the ballroom. Hall, the ballroom. And then the final 2 cards in the hall. I needed to read The Burning God and Barbarian Mine, and I have done it. So, let's see. We have the rope and the lounge. You're fucking kidding me.
It's almost exactly the same.
That's hilarious! I believe it was Miss Scarlet with the candlestick in the kitchen, which is only slightly different from the round before. And I will do my little find a book when we cut back. But to see, I'm pretty sure I'm right. We have the candlestick in the kitchen and Miss Scarlet. Yeah! Finishing off 2024 strong. That's so funny. And I finished playing on Miss Scarlet. Oh my god, everything just was like, that's hilarious. I will see you to run around like a mad chicken and find whatever the criteria is for this combination. And then we'll be back play the first round of 2025. So I did it, yay! So now this is a random little incorporation that Ash and I made just to spice things up a little bit, and I have a list of each of the cards and a corresponding thing to them. So I've already randomized what's required. For the weapons, randomize a letter, and that either needs to be the first letter of the title of the book or the author's name. Then for the characters, I randomly have generated some colors, so that color needs to be the predominant focus of the book. And then the last category is the rooms, and that corresponds to a particular bookcase. And I'm so nervous about this. I have no idea where we're going or what's about to happen. And I'll load up my screen recording, but I've got my hand covering it so I can't see exactly what I'm doing. But for the weapon, this is the name or the letter that needs to be in it, and that was a candlestick, so E. Oh my god, okay, this may be a challenge. Then for the character, it is a color, and we had Miss Scarlet, which is amber. What the fuck? Oh god, I'm so screwed. And for the bookcase, we are going to wherever the kitchen is, and here we go. Series A to E. Oh my god, it's here. Okay. Sorry, I need an amber colored book that has an E. Oh shit. Amber? Oh god. I don't. Oh. Eek. No. Ah, I can't think of any. I think I'm just going to go with this. Bitter by Quakey Amanzi. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Because it's all the surnames. None of these books have E in the title.
Oh
no. So I just was like, ah! I'm glad I didn't grab the Tainted Cup. While that, I think, would actually cover more as an amber colour. Okay. So, Bitter by Quakey and Mercy feels 2 out of the 3 challenges. Ash and I have confirmed that this isn't really an amber colour that we would count. It's definitely more gold and then brown rather than amber. An amber's more an orange, like that's more of an amber colour. Which doesn't fit. But that is a-okay. That just means that Bitter is going on to my TBR for January, February, which is hilarious because I've been meaning to get to it anyway and put it on multiple TBRs in 2024. It's time. So I'm absolutely okay with this being the selection. And basically that's just to throw a little bit of chaos our way. One other thing I want to do before we dive into the gameplay is I am starting to do Storygraphs reading challenges where they've got your TBR takedown. I think I have Reading Randomizer 2025 and Randomize-ish your TBR 2025. So I want to do both of these so then as the prompts come up I can see what I can actually fit in. For January, Reading Randomizer 2025, sort your TBR by date added in ascending order and then generate the number that you have. This still has the books that I haven't finished reading on here, but I'm okay with that. And then randomize from 1 to the number of books. So I have 206. Let's jump over here. And generate. Oh my god. Shit. Doing this on my phone is not ideal. Okay. $160. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Alrighty. So now She Is Witch by Kirsty Logan. I have here. Then sort your TBR by date added and ascending. And then generate between 1 and 100. Okay. We know it's going to be one of the elders. Okay. So I got 1 to 100 and let's go 36. Okay. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Ooh! Okay, I'm gonna go for the next one down, which is Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor, because I can't read Bloodhound. I need to read Terrier first, and Jacqueline and I are planning to do that in April. But I will add Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor. This is so much fun! Okay, I think I just broke my story graph. For the next one, which is Randomize-ish your TBR, I need to start the year off and filter my books to be under 300 pages and a fast pace. And then generate a random number from 1 to the number it's filtered. Oh, I've only got 13 books. Oh god. Oh, some of those are interesting. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Okay. I might be adding the graveyard shift to this. 1 to 13. 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hunter x Hunter Volume 2, so I'll add Hunter x Hunter Volume 1. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy with that. That's so funny. And then the bonus one is to go through and cull your TBR. Mine's literally my shelves, so I'm not going to do that. But sort your full TBR, title A to Z, and then generate a number from 1 to the number of books. And go from there. So we can do that. So clear off fast pace and clear off those, so I have all of them. And then title, ooh, A to Z. Alright, and 206 I'm pretty sure it was. So generate 102. Great. 101, 102. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so that is Legend Born by Tracy Dion. Alrighty, I am gonna go collate these books together and then let's head over to the fresh board. Hello. So the board has been reset, and so I need to figure out who I'm playing with and what their challenge is, and then Ash will roll his 12-sided die for traps, and we'll get into the gameplay. I am genuinely so excited. I cannot wait. This is a glorious time. I'm gonna go with blue to match your. Okay. So for the first round of Cluedo of 2025, I'm gonna be playing with... Fuck! I'm pretty sure that's Colonel Mustard. I'll be playing as Colonel Mustard, so his challenge is daily movement for a month, which is great because I'm going to do yoga with Adrian in January. Thank fuck. And my power up is I get a free reroll, so if I don't like the number I've rolled, I can reroll. Do I always forget to use this? Yes. Could I use this to reroll my character card? Yes.
Could you use it to reroll my trap dice? Yes.
Ooh, we'll see how we go. But Colonel Mustard, so, oh, well at least I'm starting very close to me. Perfect. All right. Well, aside from that existential crisis, let's see how many traps Ash has.
You get to know how many, you just don't know where they are.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm not re-rolling that.
Damn it. Do you want to re-roll it?
So right. That's a 3. Really good.
I hope it just showed where they were.
Perfect. Alrighty, well, you can have that sad roll back. And here we go for the first roll of Cluedo 2025. I'm so excited! Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Thanks, Cluedo. So, that's, oh, was that a trap?
No, that would have been so fucking funny.
Oh! I can re-roll!
You can. Are you going to?
No, I think it's kind of funny to start. Alright.
Starting off slow.
Yeah. So, here we go. And the first prompt is... This is a good start to the year. Bookish Peeps.
Yay!
Yay! Now I don't have a spot to put them.
Well, this...
Hey, these don't need to stay here, so I'm just going to move them off.
Yep.
We know who I'm playing with. For roll number 1, I got a 1. Starting off in true Cluedo fashion. And for that, I got Bookish Peeps, which actually is perfect. I'm so delighted. But since it is the beginning of the year, I have all of the options. So I have decided to spin a wheel because I am full of chaotic energy and cannot make a single decision to save my goddamn life. So I've got the wheel here. It's got all of the books, all of the things, except for Mel's challenge of the season-a-thon group books, because there isn't one happening in this time, and I think one other reading challenge that required something else to happen first, but I can't remember. Anyway, there are things on here, so let's have a look-see. I'm so excited. What am I going to be doing first? Ooh! Okay, that's just, yep, beautiful. So that is starting off strong with reading Chocolat by Joanne Harris, which is Mel's pick for me. Oh my gosh! I technically do need to read 2 Bookish Peeps a month to stay on track, so we might spin again later, we'll see. But starting off with Chocolat. And I can also read this in February if need be, but January or February, it's happening. Oh, sweet lordy. And on to roll number 2. Is it 3? 1, 2, 3. And another prompt. Ooh, interesting. 4+ words in the title. So for roll number 2, I rolled a 3 and got 4+ words in the title. I'm putting on one of my randomizers, and that is Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. If I do not read this for Cluedo, I have to unhaul it and DNF the series. The amount of times this has come up in randomizations and I've just gone, no, not feeling like it. This bitch needs to be read. So if it's not finished by March, I am unhauling it and giving up on the series. I just have put it on so many TBRs at this point. It is ridiculous, but I'd like to continue on with the series, and because I enjoy it, they're a fun time, but just haven't quite got there yet. So on the TBR it goes. On to roll number 3. Guide why? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 prompts. Of course we rolled a 6. I ended up going into the lounge and I just need to pick 2 reads. The first one that I'm going to pick is Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is the BookStara read for January. I am so excited to start this series. I cannot wait. I have no idea what it's about. I'm just going in blind. I'm more than happy to. I just know that I know that I'm gonna love it. I have that, and I really hope it lives up to the expectations, because they're up here and I feel bad putting them up here. They should stay at a neutral. But I'm so excited. So I will leave BookStara link down below if you'd like to join us. We are reading Countryside in January, and then we have like the month off in February, or you can catch up if you want, but we do have a discussion usually the last week of January, beginning of February, so it's sort of to give us breaks and be able to fit in all the things that we need to do. And so reading one every 2 months, and we will be reading the Part of Your World series by Abby Jimenez in the second half of the year. So if you'd like to join us, everything will be linked down below. I'm so excited to join Amy and Danielle for another round of I'm just so excited. I cannot wait. I've been chomping at the bit since we decided that we were picking this, so I'm like, yes. And then the other read, I don't know what it's going to be. I've put a poll up on my Patreon for my Chaos Incarnate members to pick my read for January. I have given them a list of books that fulfill particular challenges and reading goals that I have. And it's funny because now that I've posted it, I'm like, oh, I want to add that and that and that. And calm down. They are currently deciding on what I'm going to be reading and having full control over that. So it's always a good time. Currently I've got some for A Man Called Uwe, The Quicksilver Court, Arch Enemy, Roses of May, The Book of Magic, things like that. So there's a whole eclectic range of options for them to choose from. So I have ended this unfortunately for Saturday night, when I should be editing this to upload it on Sunday. So hopefully that's enough time for everyone to get their votes in, and going forward it will be a little bit more of a smoother transition for voting. But that's up and running and I'm so excited for it. On to roll number 4. Well, that wasn't my intention, but 1 and another 2 prompts. So for roll number 4, I rolled a 2 and ended up in the conservatory. And this is just another 2 books of my choosing. And at the beginning of the year, it is so hard to know what to put in these. I think I'm going to put in Bitter by Akoiki Emezi. I don't know why I haven't picked this up. I just keep not prioritizing it when it's on the TBRs, but I think it's going to be marvelous. And now that this is on as a selection for my cards, I need to read this. So this is one that I'm putting on the stack. And then the other, I have my randomizers that I could put in to sort of help me along the way. I think for this one, I'm going to randomize my second bookish peek and just see what happens. I may need to run away and do some research if it comes up with a read that isn't just a solid book, but let's give it a spin. Ooh, okay, so this is Kara's, and that's to read and consume an adaptation. Because I sort of wanted to have a chat with Ash and see if there was like any games that could be really cool to look into. I'll quickly check my TBR. A Man Called Uwe would work perfectly for that, but that's okay. Ooh. Do I want to hurt myself? I could do that. I think I'm going to leave it to editing me to put in what I decide here. I just have a few options up my sleeve. A lot I have read, which makes me happy, but I'd like to be able to... Ooh, that's got an adaptation. Ooh, okay. I've got a few options. I will need to message a couple of people though, because there's the Jurassic Park, so Ren and I might be able to do the Lost World. I'll have to double check with them if they're happy to tick that over sooner rather than later. I could do Chocolat. That's so funny. I might do that just for shits and gigs anyway, because I've been curious about it. Oh, there's the Lost World. Okay, rightio. I might have to message Ren and see what they're up for and have a look to see what other ones are there. But I have options, so this is exciting. I like that this is a little bit more open. On to roll number 5. This is depressing. 1, 2. Okay. And we have, oh, the buzzword reading challenge. So for roll number 5, I rolled a 2 and ended up pulling the prompt of buzzword. For this, I am going to keep it to the actual buzzword prompt. Kayla from Books and Lala, who has created this, I'll leave all the links to everything down below as well. They have released a buzz cover prompt as well, but I'm going to stick to the buzzword in the title. And I think this is another one like Magnus Chase. If I don't get to it, I need to just DNF the series, and that's Family of Liars by E. Lockhart. I really enjoyed When We Were Liars when I read it, and I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this. It's been a bit of time, I've sort of aged out of it a little bit, but then if it's continuing in that sort of very captivating, quick-paced read, then I think it's going to go well. I just keep procrastinating on it, so we're going, because the buzzword is either truth or true, or lie, liars, lie, all of that. So Family of Liars it is, and that's the January buzzword. And on to roll number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then if I get Miss Scarlet and another 2 prompts. That was slightly chaotic start, but nothing painful. So of course, in true Cluedo fashion, we rolled a 6 and I could enter into a few rooms, but I chose to go the billiard room. And once again, everything is open. What I think I'm gonna do for this first choice is actually, oh, okay, I am have my Read It or Unhaul It series that I am starting in January, and I'm going to do a week for the Patreons and then a week for the public on this channel, and I'm very excited. I don't know which one I'm going to do first, what order they're going to go in, but with this stack it's daunting. So I think I'm going to pull the first book now, because we've randomized so much shit, and this is definitely going to help clear down my TBR as well, but this is sort of the priority, so I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, I feel very good about this choice. I'm going to pull out my first book for the Read It or Unhaul It series, and then from there, once I've read that, I will continue to pick books throughout the weeks. Oh my gosh, this is so nervous and so exciting. Okay, let's go with this one. Shit, I'm so scared. I didn't think I was going to be this nervous starting this series. Here you go. What have we got? Oh! Okay. Let's just throw another spanner in the works, shall we? I hope you get this message by Farah Nazarishi. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. It was an Owl Crate book. I got it, unhauled it, and then a lovely friend gave me a lot of Owl Crate books and was included in it again. It was one that I was interested in, but just never prioritized it. So here we go. I think it might be when news stations start reporting that Earth has been contacted by a planet named Alma, the world is abuzz with rumors that the alien entity is giving civilization only a few days before they hit the kill switch. Is this also gay? Interesting. So I don't know anything about it aside from the fact it's YA. It seems sci-fi based. It's the first book. Ah, okay. And then the last mood read that I'm going to put on is whatever our February Patreon buddy read will be. I have no idea what this is at the time of filming and won't know by the time of editing, but I wanted to have it on so then I could feel relaxed about TBR and how it's looking and all of the moving parts of my TBRs now, since there is a lot of randomization, there's a lot happening to start the wheels turning, but I am so excited. I feel really, really good about this. So, I don't have many physical copies at the moment, but to recap, for Bookish Peeps, I randomized it and got Chocolat by Joanne Harris. Then I needed a book with 4 or more words in the titles and went with Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. Then for my 2 mandatories, I have Foundry Side by Robert Jackson Bennett and whatever the January Patreon vote is of my TBR. The Patreon will be available to me by editing, so that one. Then my next one is an adaptation, so I'm going to do some research, but I've got quite a few good options as a mandatory, as well as Bitter by Akwaeke Emezi. Then for Buzzwordathon, I went with Family of Liars by E. Lockhart. And then finally for my last 2 mandatories, I got my first read for my Read It or Unhaul It series, which is I Hope You Get This Message by Farhan Nasrishi, as well as the February buddy read for my Patreon as my final option, but won't know that until definitely closer to February, but I will talk about it in my February TBR. Oh lordy, that was so fun. I am so happy. It's such an eclectic stack. This is so random and I love it. I always start the year off with like, oh, everything's amazing, and then by the time I'm 6 months in, I'm like, oh my god, I want to kill everything and I'm drowning in books. But I'm going to start the year off fresh, and Cluedo was fortunate enough to be a clean slate, so I'm very excited for that. I'm just, oh my god, this has made me so happy, just getting to see all of these wonderful, chaotic things. So, very excited for the TBR that I've got. Let me know in the comments what's on your TBR for January, if you make them, or is there something you're in the mood at the moment to read? I know it's coming up pretty quickly, so your mood might change, it might not, just depends. But let me know any that you're excited to get to in 2025, and if you're joining us for BookStara. And yes, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. So like I said, feel free to leave anything you want to let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!